Hi, I'm Matthew Stropes with Dennis and Yachting. Today, we're going to show you the biggest, baddest Bertram ever built. Their flagship model, 80 enclosed bridge, named Seven Thunders. Rugged tough, incredibly powerful, and a superior level of seaworthiness. During the hole shot, the power builds, and once those big turbos spool up, you can feel all of her 5,200 horsepower. And before you know it, we're cruising easy at 30 knots. And at full throttle, she can reach a blistering 36 knots without compromising any of the quality, comfort, and luxury we've come to expect from the legend that is Bertram. In today's walkthrough, we'll begin in the cockpit. This Bertram 80 has been cared for by her original owner since new, using her as a cruising motor yacht, simply because it's hard to find this combination of durability and luxury in anything else. Something key to her value is that she's never been fished, but she was still initially commissioned with a long list of fishing features, which explains the big game door in the starboard aft corner, the fighting chair in the center, and the huge fish boxes both sides. The starboard box has an Eskimo ice maker producing 500 pounds per day. Another fishing feature that can't be missed is a giant bait tank on the transom. Shore power connections are inside these compartments on both sides, forward in the cockpit. The maintenance program is excellent, and you can see that work in the condition of the beautiful teak covering boards and deck. Forward to port, this compartment is storage, but a tackle center would be an easy addition. A step to starboard is a deep cold box. The cockpit flaunts an impressive JL audio system with speakers everywhere, including a few steps up from the cockpit in the stadium mezzanine. There's seating for half a dozen people, and it's an excellent spot to take in the action. Something you don't see are the deep freezers under the seating to port. And there's dry storage under the seating to starboard and below the deck centerline. Both insulated, so they can also be used as cold boxes. Great for having more flexibility when provisioning. If we step back down into the cockpit, forward of the fighting chair is access down into the crew area and engine room. Passing the crew area first, you enter an engine room that holds a pair of beasts. MTU 16V2000 M94s with a staggering output of 2,600 horsepower each. Starboard forward, an Aquamatic Watermaker supplies 700 gallons per day. As we move aft from the engine room, the crew area separates the sleeping bunks on the starboard side from the head and shower on the port side. Aft of the crew, there's a genset room with twin Onan 32 kW units. This is also where your batteries are found. Coming back into the cockpit, we're going to move along our starboard side up to the bow. On the bow, a 2018 19-foot AB tender powered by a Yamaha 200 is stored on the cradle centerline. We also have dedicated cradles for 2 sea bobs, and all of these are maneuvered using the Marquipt Davit to port, capable of hoisting up to 2,200 pounds. Brushed aluminum railings protect the entire foredeck and flow forward into a bow pulpit where we find more than suitable ground tackle with windlass. Let's continue by moving aft along the port side to the cockpit through the pneumatic door into the salon. Once inside, we're welcomed by understated luxury that is both elegant and refined. Immediately to starboard is a dayhead with a big window that views into the cockpit. Moving forward on the port side, we see a large L-shaped sofa with teak table. Across from the sofa is a 60-inch smart TV that can be tucked away when it's not needed. Just aft of that TV is the main distribution panel. As we keep walking forward, a dinette is located to port that offers high back chairs for a family of 6, gathered around a beautifully finished teak table. Right next to the dining, our galley is to starboard. There's a wraparound counter that gives us all the prep space we need for entertaining, complemented by teak and stainless bar stools. And outfitted with high-end appliances, including a Gaggenau oven, Fisher Paykel dishwasher, 4-burner cooktop, double basin stainless sink, a total of 6 sub-zero drawers that could be any combination of refrigerator or freezer, and a wine cooler. Also a commercial grade ice maker that makes 50 pounds per day. We'll check out the staterooms in a few minutes, but first, let's walk aft into port and ascend these stairs to the enclosed bridge. The flybridge is massive and it's arguably the best place to be while cruising. Pomponette captain's chairs face a dash that is loaded with all the necessary electronics, including 3 flush-mounted Raymarine hybrid touch displays, 4 displays for anything from depth to RPM, wind direction and speed, MTU engine displays, ZF electronic controls, Simrad autopilot, bow thruster, 2 ICOM VHFs, and over to starboard is a backup Garmin 528 GPS. After the helm is a comfortable settee that sits across from what looks to be just counter space and storage. But it hides a stainless sink, isotherm ice maker, and pop-up TV. Coming out of the bridge to starboard is a docking station, offering Palm Beach controls with a thruster integrated into each side. It also has an autopilot and a backup bow thruster panel. In addition, a few more tournament fishing features, like the hydraulic pipe welders outriggers and electric teaser reels overhead centerline. From here, we can move all the way up to the full step tower. This station has steering, engine start and stop, electric throttles, and bow thruster control. We've seen the whole exterior. Now let's check out the staterooms down below. We're back in the salon, moving forward, and just before the staircase to starboard, we have a multi-purpose ensuite stateroom that can be used for a captain, nanny, or chef. Now we're moving down below, beginning all the way forward in the bow. Tons of light comes in here from the hatch above. On the port side are over and under bunks, storage below. Forward center, there's a large closet with another berth on the starboard side, again with storage below. There's a TV on each side. In starboard aft is the ensuite head. Moving aft on the port side, there's a guest stateroom, 2 side-by-side single beds with storage found underneath. Again, another TV in here with a hanging locker outboard. Further forward is another ensuite head. Across from this stateroom is our VIP to starboard. Warm woodwork and a queen-size berth welcome us. And storage is found outboard, under the bed, and in the hanging closet forward. Also forward is another TV. The spacious ensuite here is found starboard forward. Coming out of the stateroom, again moving aft. Inboard on the port side, we have a space designed specifically for laundry. Continuing aft, we move into the owner's stateroom. Natural light spills into the space thanks to the big windows to either side. On the starboard side is a vanity and storage, and on the port side, additional storage. Port forward is a cedar line walk-in closet. Starboard forward is another cedar line closet. Nearby is the entrance to the owner's ensuite head. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope this walkthrough has been just as fun for you as it has been for me. If you want more information on this vessel or you want to see her in person, please contact me at any time.